Hey guys, welcome back. So we're looking at 4.7 today. We all scream for ice cream. So in this first part, we're looking at calculating volume, surface area, and solving right triangles. So for the rectangular prism, to find the volume, remember we just take and multiply the three dimensions together. So 5 times 7 times 20. So 5 times 7 is 35 times 20 will give us 700. So our volume is 700 centimeters cubed. Now for surface area, we need to find the area of each of the faces. The two faces that are 5 by 7, they're each 35. So we've got 35 and 35. So that's also that one back there. The face right here in front with a length of 20, it's got a height of 5. So 20 times 5 is going to take and give us 100. So that means that one and the one over here are both 100. So plus 100 plus 100. We need to have 6 areas because there's 6 sides to a rectangular prism. So then we have the bottom and the top. So that's 20 by 7. So 20 times 7 is going to give us 140. So plus 140 plus 140. We add all those together. So 140 plus 140 plus 100 plus 100 plus 35 plus 35 is going to give us 550 centimeters squared. All right, now volume of a cone is 1/3 base times height. So the base meaning area of the base. So the area of the base is pi r squared. So 6 squared is 36. So we have equals 1/3 pi times 36 times 8. We plug that all into a calculator and we'll end up with 301.59. So 301.59 inches cubed. Now for surface area, we need to find that lateral height. So 8 squared is 64, 6 squared is 36, 64 plus 36 is 100, and the square root of 100 is 10. So our lateral height is 10. So 10 plus 6 is 16. 16 times 6 is 96 plus, or not plus, sorry, times 3.14 gives us 301.44 for our surface area. So solving the right triangle, this goes back to trig ratios. So angle B, if we take 90 minus 25, we get 65. For finding AC, that'd be adjacent over hypotenuse. So we'll have cosine of 25 equals x over 10. So 10 cosine 25. If we plug that into a calculator, we end up with 10 cosine 25 gives us typed in my calculator wrong, 9.06. So this side here is 9.06. Then to find BC, it's going to be sine. So we'll do the same thing, but with sine. So sine of 25 times 10. Sorry, calculator is not wanting to work right today. We get 4.22. So using those trig ratios, the next ones we are looking at volume and surface area. So of a sphere as well as volume and surface area of a pyramid. So you've got the equations there. Just plug in the values that it's giving. The nice thing about these is it's telling you the missing variables, so you don't even have to look. You just are told the radius is 3,959. Plug that in for r. type it all in your calculator. Same thing for surface area. For the pyramid, it tells you what A is, it tells you what H is. Just plug those in and you'll have your answers for those, okay? All right, oops, too far. The next section is looking at solving each equation, identify the extraneous solutions. So this is where we have to get those common denominators. So here we have denominators of 1. So we need to multiply both of these by x. So we have x squared plus 2 equals 3x. Bring that over. So we have x squared minus 3x plus 2, which means we have x times negative 2 and or x minus 2 and x minus 1 for our factors. So our solutions are x equals 2 and x equals 1, neither of which are extraneous solutions. So same idea for the rest of them. Find that common denominator, then you basically get to ignore the denominator, and then you just solve the numerator down. All right, using work and rate relationships to solve problems. Channing takes twice as long as Dakota to complete a school project. It takes them 15 hours to complete the project together. How long would it take each student to complete the project if he works alone? So, if it takes Channing twice as long to complete a school project, that means that we'd say Channing equals 2 times Dakota, and if together C plus D equals 15, we're able to solve. So we substitute, we have 2D plus D equals 15, so we have 3D equals 15, divided by 3, divided by 3. So we end up with D equals 5. So that would take and tell us that C equals 2 times 5, so C equals 10. All right. For the last section, we're looking at reducing these to simplest form. What that means is we need to take and simplify both the numerator and the denominators. So we need to factor them so that way we can cancel things. So we have x squared plus 8x plus 12 over x squared plus 3x minus 18. So two things that multiply to give us 12 are x plus 6 and x plus 2, which add to give us 8. And on the bottom, we have x plus 6 and x minus 3. 6 and negative 3 will give us negative 18. Add them together, they'll give us positive 3. Now, what do they have in common? They have the x plus 6's in common. So simplest form will be x plus 2 over x minus 3. It's the same idea for 17 and 18. 18, you just have the fact that there's additions as well. For 19, we have some of it factored, but not all of it. So factor this over here. What two things multiplied together give us a negative 36? That would be x plus 9 and x minus 4. Together they'll also give us an x plus 5 when we add them. So now we have the x minus 4 and x minus 4. We have x plus 9 and x plus 9. So our answer is just 3 times x plus 2. Now in this next one, can we take and simplify it at all? We have 4 over x squared minus 4 minus 1 over x minus 2. So what we need to do is get it in terms of a common denominator, which means we multiply by x plus 2. So now we have 4 over x plus 2 times x minus 2 minus x plus 2 over x plus 2x minus 2. So as a result, we're subtracting them, so we're going to end up with just negative x. 4 minus 2 is 2, so plus 2 over x plus 2, x minus 2. And then when we're dividing, be careful because this second fraction is going to get flipped, so it's not this anymore. It's 5 over x minus 3. So you have to use it that way when you take and cancel, okay? So be very, very careful with that. All right, your keyword for this lesson is extraneous. Extraneous. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.